everybody, welcome back. Hopefully we'll have a little bit better result here. Maybe it'll actually work. Maybe we'll be back in shambles. But game 2 has started. We've got the flight path going from the top of Salzburg down towards the military base. As we start to see the teams come in, just like I saw today, the military plane flying over my house. So we can see the teams coming in. Doesn't look like we're gonna have a lot of fighting off the rip, but we do have two teams in so that's going to be interesting to see if they start getting anything done, any fighting. But in town we have Damage Control versus Rico's Roughnecks. You got Wax. Seems to have two people slowly starting to move up to him, but it sounds like he can hear it. Can he see it, though? That is the better question. Here's your circle directly almost in the middle to the top right. It encompasses Stalber, Boatyard, most of Pochinki, Yaz, Severny, and Rozhok. Seems like this is the best place to get any of the fighting so far, so we'll stick around. Hopefully you guys will see it. Most teams just trying to get as looted as possible. Move to zone. As you can see, Wax making his way towards his teammate, so not much fighting happening. Members of Infinite Esports starting to make their way to the zone. Get ready. That's about it. Not much action at the moment. We see Torch starting to take over the middle intersection just outside of Severny, with Reaper's Cartel just to their left. Are we going to see some fighting, or are they still just going to find positioning? Looks like we could have some action here. Will Wu-Tang get any shots on any of the Damage Control boys? They're right behind him. Surely he sees them now. Take the shots as he's got them cornered, but he's not able to capitalize on the surprise. They get back into where they need to be, and suddenly Wu-Tang is getting a shot from his right side, but down goes Zolas, and so down goes Thems. It's a 1-for-1 trade. As the rest of Reaper's cartel starts rolling up, trying to get shots, not able to capitalize as X's gets hit, or sorry, Infinite coming up for the third party, but not able to get it. Oh, able to basically get the rest of the third party, but now Reaper's cartel is certainly in trouble. As the grenades start coming in, we can see that skill over luck, trying to get these kills on Affinity or on Infinite, but it looks like Infinite's just going to be able to get out, but has it right in his sights as Beta able to take out Woes. And that's going to be it for Woda, not Woes or Wuda. Lots of shots happening, but doesn't look like anybody's going to get any knocks or kills. Oh, Jesus has he doesn't have a key though, so unlucky for him. Unlucky for him, but we see the rest of these teams coming in. Got some action between Rico's Roughnecks and properly tucked over here, but for now we'll stick to this area and we'll start to see whether or not skill over luck is going to be able to take out any of damage control, or if this is going to be it for skill over luck. And that is it. That is it for skill over luck, as damage control eliminates them. Big kills by CK Turbot. Was instrumental in getting those kills. We can see the boys of properly tucked getting the shots, but not able to get anything done to the dub hub. They see their new targets on top. Oh, but Arctic is seen by a tragic end as he takes them for half health. Not much else is happening. Okay, good. We are back. We are back. We are good. Ooh, that's what I'm hearing. All right, now that we are back for officially looking at Twitch, as we can see the boys of Rico's Roughnecks just taking shots at whoever they can, but it's not really gonna matter. However, we're gonna go right back here as Mold and the rest of Kinetic taking on on damage control, but it's not going to matter as they are going to get away. But as there's so much fighting over there, but no knocking. What is going on, fellers? As we see Zyle Gaming just really just right here, holding down the intersection, nothing else. Apologies about that. We were sorting out the technical difficulties from game one. It seems to have solved itself now. So let's continue to get back at it. Not much in terms of critical fights happening. We do see all the teams coming in to the zone, starting to make their way as Zyle Gaming is just shooting in every direction. Looks like Verd in a little bit of trouble. Why did it give me that? But he's going to be able to get a heal off. However, we're not going to be able to get a heal off as we crash yet again. No surprise, as there were plenty of teams in the zone there. All right, as we can see, Dub Hub getting hammered on all sides. They do know that NGD is to the right. However, they're not going to be able to take advantage of it as NGD Ghost moves away. But Suarez with the shots towards Dub Hub takes him out. Suarez knows there's at least one or two in that building, ready to take them out with his barrel 3x. We see shots all around. We're gonna head over to here as Team 5 Ascension is set to fight, properly tucked. It seems like let's take a look at Perp real quick as he and his team's out gaming, just absolutely laying it down on Infinite Esports. Lots of shots happening. Seems there's action everywhere, but also nowhere. Let's check in. Are they going to be able to get the heal off? Yes, they are. He's in the shack, nice and safe. Ooh. Just as we predicted, properly tucked, fighting Air Didier and Ascension Esports. The grenades are starting to roll in. Could this be it? We're properly tucked. There's a great grenade, just a little bit more to the right as Zach trying to get his teammates up, but is unable to, as he is going to have to fight the blue zone holding off Brody. But surely he's about to see the last member of Properly Tucked. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ascension Esports taking out Properly Tucked. Let's check back in with the NGD versus DubHub situation. It's still 4v4. What does Wired John have in store for Onyx and DubHub? We can see Jesus, the last member of Reaper's Cartel, still in the perfect position at that secret room. You can see as the zone comes in, down goes Wired John. Oh, how did it give me all the way over here? We can see DubHub, Shankola, and Onyx taking out members of NGD as they start getting towards the zone. That was it. No, the last member of NGD. Is he about to be killed? Are they about to be killed? Unfazed Light not able to get anything done as NGD is able to get into the bunker. But as you saw, Reaper's Cartel finishing off potentially dangerous winners from game one. Unfazed Light doing everything he can to save his teammate, but he's unfortunately not able to. They know that there's a team down there. And suddenly Omerta is fighting all of DubHub on their own. He gets a great blue zone. He takes out 3 out of the 4. The bullets keep flying in. Is Freed going to be able to do anything? He's in the smoke with Omerta. He just crawled past them. He's literally to your left, my guy. Yes, throw the grenade in and run away. Get that final kill on Zach, baby. And that is it for DubHub as Omerta takes him out. Let's check in with the rest of his team as they are fighting NGD in the bunker. They were able to get 1 knock. It doesn't look like Beast is going to be able to get Ghost. Although he's going to do his best. You saw him throw a molly there to hold off any advances. And suddenly Kinetic finds itself in trouble as they're getting absolutely hammered by Torch from the top. Only 2 members up, 2 members are down as they do everything they can to hold off. As we see HT not in a good situation. Corbs healing, needs to get his teammates up. Smoke's out, but they have so many teams right next to them, including Infinite Esports in the in the Crab Shack. We're gonna check in on Ultimate Italian right now, who needs to look to his right because super free agent Calcino takes him out. Is he going to be able to get the heal off? No, he's not. Now we're suddenly as FaZe takes out 2 of HT, and suddenly the reses need to happen. But that's it. As FaZe able to take him out with Fendi and Calcino, taking out Ultimate Italian as well. As you can see, rotations on Blood Money. They just missed out on getting the team wipe on Ascension, as Air Didier gets another heal off. It looks like all members of Kinetic able to get back up. Looks like both members of NGD are still alive, but being held by Unfazed Light and Hobie. Unfazed Light hoping very, very much that the NGD boys are going to be running in or running into his sight. But as you can see, Fendi getting some good shots on Blood Money. Aimbot able to heady AJ, finish him off as Wagon finishes off Kelchino, and suddenly we're down to our 10. Air Didier taking out one member of Blood Money, hoping to get more shots on him. As you see, Omerta getting her grenade off on one of the members of NGD. But now we're in a bit of a spicy situation as Torch comes down onto Affinity, and it's a 3v2 as Omerta's down the hill, but down goes Unfazed Light, down goes Hobie, and suddenly down goes Omerta as Torch and rotations take them out. Down goes NGD. They thought maybe they'd be able to sneak on out with the zone coming and the deaths of Affinity, but they get taken out. It also it is not looking good for Blood Money, as you also saw Infinite Esports getting taken out. You can see Team 9 damage control doing some damage control of their own, reviving their teammates, but they have to worry about Didier, because if he just looks into that smoke, which he does look, he's gonna try and get a couple shots of his own, get a couple kill points of his own, and really just propel his team to the number 1 spot. As here comes Didier, wide open, takes out Turbot, but needed to get the zone as Quavov had him in his sight and takes him out. KP goes to Team 4 Kinetic as they look to start moving. We can also see Jesus starting to get on top of the remaining members of damage control. Is he going to be able to do anything with it? Oh, he does have a lethal. He throws it and retreats, unaware that Kinetic and Kavov are just essentially staring at him. Kavov unaware that there is smoke and the last remaining member of Reaper's Cartel. But as we can see, Jesus has problems of his own. He's got all 4 members of damage control coming towards him. He's able to take one out, but now he has a problem because Quavov is looking at him from behind. He's saying, hey guys, look over towards me. We've got some stuff going on, and that stuff would be we've got a few knocks on potentially dangerous. In goes the blue zone grenade. Is it going to be far enough? Yes, but at the same time, it's going to be too far. However, there's only one left. He's going to Wagon's trying to get the heal on Turbot, but they're just absolutely getting pounded. And here comes the zone. No time for heals as Quavov and the rest of Kinetic taking out Turbot and Wagon. And there it is. Kinetic in absolutely great position as Team 9 is done. Xyled Gaming taking out Team 10. Suddenly, we're down to a 4v4, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final zone. Of course, we still do have 2 zones left, so teams won't necessarily have to move just yet. But as you can see, Zao Gaming is just on the outskirts, so most likely they're going to have to move as we see Quavoff starting to get better positioning. But now he is met by Carpy, who is just unloading his M4, however, unable to connect. He has 0 out of 0 ammo for his guns. He's in a bit of trouble. He's got 18 shots in that mini. As we can see right at the very bottom of the screen, just above my head, right where my hat is right now as I'm nodding, you can see Kinetic are in the better position but it doesn't matter. Dilla says, hey, fuck your position. Here's a 5.56 face to your face, Rat-tat. As Mold is going to have to get a pickup there, but you see Fendi and Dilla starting to make a move as Perpy and others are still back there, but we don't care about those that are back there. We just care about the two that are fighting the 4, with Perpy still shooting from the side and Quavoff, as you see in the corner, just absolutely with the massive flank trying to hold it down as well. Provide support to his team any way he can. You can see the smokes going out on the right. This will shield Kinetic from the peppering sprays from Perpy, as down goes Dilla to Mold's guns. Oblivion gets taken out by Rat-a-tat. Fendi down to 20 health. He needs to get some cover because here comes the grenade right on top of him. Fendi gets a heal off, and Mold has no idea where he is, but he has a general idea, knows that it came from behind the rock. Hey, did 2 and 2 plus 2 is 4, you're behind this rock. And there goes the shots, but it's not enough as Mold takes out, or as Fendi takes out Mold. But there's the winner chicken dinner as Smoke dies to the play zone. What you guys didn't see was Quavoff taking out both Perp and Oblivion. So that is how we ended up with a 2v1 over on this side. And then the zone coming in killed Fendi. But there you have it. Game 2 goes to Kinetic. And now I must get some water. All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. All right. And away we go for game 3, Miramar. All right, we've got a switch up. Kinetic is now in first place. With 25 points. In second place, we have Potentially Dangerous with 20 points still. Not able to get any movement that round, so they're stuck in second place. It's still the same amount as the first game. Findy in third with 18. In fourth, we have Reapers Cartel, 17 points. Rounding out in fifth is Damage Control, also with 17 points. So they're tied for fourth. Honorable mention, Zyled Gaming. That'll be put in for this, as they have 17 points as well. But let's break this down, shall we? Alrighty, as we see the peculiar playing path as it comes in from the top left towards Alcantara, all the way down through Pozo, just right next to Monte, and Chum to the right of it, all the way down in between Partona and Resort. So it'll be interesting to see where these teams start to go with such a shitty playing path. Looks like HT and Zyled Gaming both going to Cabrera. So this is where we'll stay for quite a bit. Looks like Perpy taken away, but Benham still in the sky. I don't know if he knows. He does not know where anyone is, but he's able to get down. But he has members right across the street of him that are not on his team. They're on Zyled Gaming, but off goes Zyled Gaming as they... Well, who left? We see Corbs. Corbs has, as we zoom in here, we can see Corbs next to Benz, but Oblivion right across the street trying to hold it down. I wonder if he knows that they're over there and if he's going to take any shots. Yes, he is going to take a shot. He needs to wait. This time, there it is. Down goes Benz. His night is finished for this round, as he gets taken out immediately. Suddenly Dilla finds himself in a situation where he's getting shot. A grenade goes in by Corbs, but it's not going to be enough. But Perpy taking shots back at Corbs, saying, "How dare you shoot my friend?" You can see shots from Verd coming to him. We can also see Brands right next to Oblivion. So we'll see how this plays off as Perpy gets a couple good shots on Corbs. There's that we're wondering. Water was secured. Is there action anywhere else, or are we staying here? Yes, we are. This is a fun one to watch. Is these two are just 3 houses away from each other. But as you can see, Brand's moving away. Fendi taking out Corbs from behind. Suddenly, Verd and the last member of their team. I'm sorry that your name, Brands, escapes me. As they start to realize that they need to move away. Oblivion, Perpy, Fendi all still think that they're still over there, but in fact they are behind them. I wonder if Perpy did see. He takes one shot, as well as who's that behind him? As Dilla behind him, as suddenly HT finds themselves in a bad situation. They need to get out of here. They need to get a move on. They need to save their team some points. Ooh, we do have some fighting. Lots and lots of fighting. Where is Kinetic and where is... Here they are. They were able to... No, we've got... Rat-a-tat takes out one member. Whoever that was. But alas, PUBG hate us. All right, let's get back into it. As we can see, Rat-a-tat and team have finished off whoever they were fighting over here. Sorry we were not able to get that. Blame PUBG. We go back, we can start to see that there's a lot of fighting happening between Damage Control and Reaper's Cartel. But it looks like Reaper's Cartel able to get back all the way to full health. Not many other shots happening at the moment. We can see Zod Gaming. Did they finish off the rest of HT? It certainly looks like it. We're down to 15 teams. As Skill Over Luck tries to take out some members of NGD, but unable to. Now they turn their attention to the 8 times compound, where Infinite Esports is posted up. We can see we have a lot of teams. Ooh, Torch starting to make a move towards the towards Squeal over Luck Boys. Let's see if they're gonna be able to. They do call them out, but they don't. No, they don't call them out. They don't even see them. They don't even see that they are moving on a flank to their right. You see shots between Hidden Talent and Properly Tucked. Not really much going in. It looks like Och seems to know that there is a member of Skill Over Luck over there. He takes a shot, maybe a little foolishly, but who knows? See if there's anything to happen right here. As yes, you got Wax's Quave up and a tragic end takeout mode, as suddenly the game 3 winners are down to 2 members of their team. See, they're still all the way back there. Is there going to be a little bit of fighting from Affinity with who is this? Who is at my favorite spot? Skill Over Luck. Should have known. Wow, just the absolute long shots coming in from Reaper's Cartel. Not really able to connect with any of them. It doesn't look like there's really much else in terms of fighting. A couple of shots here and there, but as them get some good hits on potentially dangerous players. You can see Tiny not able to get any shots back, but them's getting some good shots on him. Wu-Tang getting a nice heal on, as PD going to just back off and start healing. As we see Properly Tucked taking out NGD Beasts, trying to get one more. Not able to do it. We can see Arctic going up, fighting through the Zorm, takes out Zach, takes out Wire John. He gets a heal off. Down goes NGD Beast. We can see over the storm one of the last remaining members of NGD getting absolutely hammered on both sides. Zalus and Infinite Esports taking him out. They'll get a KP. Oh, as Backwoods takes out Zalus, shoots him right in the face, and suddenly Infinite needs to start working on their revives and get the last member back up. We can see the last member of NGD getting hammered by the The last remaining members of Zyled. Well, are they the last remaining members? Certainly looks like it. Excuse me, I would have to sneeze. Looks like there could be some fighting over here. Yes, as Blood Money Kosker, as Blood Money KR starts going in, he knows that that Reaper's cartel are in this compound. The rest of his teammates are coming. Let's see, can Erasing get a surprise knock here and start the process and help his team push? You can see Karm starting to come back in. But Karm takes out KR, and suddenly he's one-on-one with someone that's right outside. Yeah, he sees them. He's able to take out Comedy. Karm, misses the shot. Nearly dies to Erasing, who is about to get into it with Jesus, Zez, whatever you want to call him. Wu-Tang getting the angle. You can see right here. No. Well, we could see right there, but Wu-Tang certainly couldn't. Suddenly, Erasing needs to reload. Gets his reload off. Starts pushing into Jesus. Erasing takes out two, but suddenly he finds himself getting shot by You Got Wax, who finds himself getting shot by Potentially Dangerous. And here comes the rest of Reaper's cartel right outside. They have a knock. Grenades going in. Is it going to be enough? A tragic end, and team taking out Team 12. And there you have it, Reaper's cartel taking out Blood Money, and there are only 12. We'll follow Zilek as he's going to find the remnants of the fight between Blood Money and Reaper's cartel. As you can see, Nathan's sneaking around that corner, and Carr making the decision to push out. Not a great one, as he gets hosed by Zilek and his barrel. Ooh, Zilek making the smart decision to run. Oh, he sees them. He takes out them with some great headshots. But Wu-Tang able to get his buddy back, but you can see the push happening here. The zone is coming in, and this is it for Reaper's cartel, as Rico's Roughnecks able to wipe them as they get their at least their second wipe. But let's take a look at the Ascension Esports guys, as they're on top of a rock. They need to start moving in. Well, they will shortly, but in the meantime, they are just taking a shot after shot at Damage Control, who also needs to move in at this point. Turbot getting picked off. Ken Italian. Oh, the mortar's coming in. But the zone is going to start pushing everyone in. This is 3 to 4 or 4 to 5, however you want to see it. And suddenly Ascension need to get a move on. They have a bike. Will it be enough? Will they get into zone in time? Yes, they will. Only so. Dilla taking on the two members of Torch, takes out one, does a wonderful transfer spray over from Falling Tick to Space Havoc, as Xyle Gaming lives on for another fight as Oblivion and Dilla look to hold it down. As you can see, Perpy and Fendi both got taken out early on, but it looks like that's it also for Rico's Roughnecks as they get taken out. Same thing with Team 15 Properly Tux. They get taken out by Infinite Esports, and suddenly everyone is inhabiting the power plant. Power grid, apologies. We can see Ratatat doing in his natural Ratatat ways, just, hey buddy, just being the ultimate rat right now. But we love that. Mortars, who is mortaring? We've got some fighting going on over here as Turbot takes out Phased. Oh, that mortar would have, no, it would have been short. It's short regardless. Zealous trying to get the pixel of a head from Supra, but not able to. So Woda's running back off. Sorry, not Zealous. Oh, the mortars. I don't know who's shooting those mortars in, but it is incredible. Oh, Woda's taking out Turbot. Takes out Supra, and suddenly there's one left, but that looks to be an almost good blue zone as Woda tries to go for the finish, not able to, and as Monty sends it back to him. They do have one more member that's on top. What was that? Oh, what terrible timing to be transported all the way across the map and somebody wasn't even looking at. But there you have it. Damage Control able to hold on from Infinite Esports, wiping them. However, they do have Ascension Esports just to the left. Ratatat finally made a move out of the warehouse. I wonder if they know that they're both next to each other. Can anyone even see Ratatat at this very moment? No, not really. But it really makes you wonder if there's the fighting that started on the other side. So that's going to pull Ultimate Italian all the way over here. There goes the end of Brody's night on Miramar as Turbot takes him out. He also has Monty taking a shot at Air Didier. We're down to 6 teams. But really, there's not much action. Oh. Oh. Does Italian know that Ratatat is over here? No, he's just getting some stuff. Some stuff for his final fights. Ratatat doesn't even look like he's ready. Yep, Italian going back to provide support for Jolly and Didier. Oh. Monty and Italian both trading shots. Jolly getting taken out by a member of Skill Over Luck. Suddenly Rico's Roughnecks, or not Rico's Roughnecks, Ascension Gaming, not in the best spot. You can see Italian still just going back. But can the boys... Yeah, I wanted Laser's perspective. Give me Laser's perspective. not able to get a further perspective on any of them. Let's see what the members of Damage Control are able to cook up here. Oh. As Oblivion starts getting hammered by Turbot, shooting through the felt of that car like it's nothing. The car bounces that ass on top of it. Not realize PUBG cars were freaky like that. Looks like we're about to have a bit of action here as Affinity versus skill over luck. They are absolutely unaware. Ooh, Unfazed gets quite the shot on Laser, and as the rest of Affinity starts coming in, just absolutely taking advantage of skill over luck. And there it is, skill over luck didn't stand a chance as Affinity takes over the compound. As we can see, members of Team 11 never gonna die. Fuck. Oh, come on. Give me Ratatat's perspective. Ratatat taking out Albus, or taking out Omerta, but it's not enough as Oblivion comes for the help, takes out Ratatat. We've got 2 teams left. Suddenly, just like that, it is going. Oh, Unfazed Light sees Zyled Gaming. Oh, it doesn't give me my little graphic thing at the top, but it looks like Affinity is going to be able to get to full health, well, as full health as they can, as Oblivion starts taking shots. Doesn't realize that Unfazed Light is above him. However, he does now that he's had some shots taken at him, as Unfazed Light takes out Oblivion. But Dilla says nothing as he gets taken out by Albus, and that is it. Affinity Esports finishes off game 3 or 4, and with that, we'll go back to the main menu. As always, as the board starts to get filled up, not the board, but the twire gets filled in, I will update the graphic down below. You get tragic. It's like we are ready to start the next game. Don't know what the holdup is. There it is. See if there's an update to the scoreboard. There has not. Welcome to game 4, ladies and gentlemen. We're still waiting for the twire to update, but once it does, we will certainly provide you with the updated standings. But for now, let's break it down. Starting out on the top of Severity, going from left to right, and going from north to south, left to right. Going from Severny all the way through the bottom in between Millie and Nova, cutting right through school apartments and Rozhok. We'll see the usual disbursement of teams. Where will Circle land? Your guess is as good as mine. But we do have an update to the scoreboard, and I will go ahead and update it. Kinetic still in first place with 36 points. In second place, a switch up as Potentially Dangerous loses their spot as they were only able to get 1 point. Affinity able to take second place with 34. In third, we have Zyled Gaming with 32. Will this be their night to get the win? In fourth, we have Damage Control with 31, just 1 point back from third. And in fifth, we have Potentially Dangerous with 21 points. But here comes the boys as they start flying on in. There's the disbursement of the team members. Alrighty. Let's get back into the action. Looks like we have a couple different teams that are about to have some trouble. We can see Rico's Roughnecks and potentially Damage Control in Yaz, as well as four teams coming through as Ascension Gaming ripping off shots early towards AFI. Affinity, Blood Money trying to get into it as well. Brody not able to get his SLR loaded in time. May still take a couple of shots, but there comes the rest of Ascension Esports. Doesn't look like Omerta is going to get knocked, so we'll just... No fighting happening over here. Omerta taking the long way around to get to his team. Apologies. I figured out the clicky sound, but as we saw, Turbot gets taken out by Zilak. Suddenly, Damage Control finds himself with only 3 members. Is Damage Control going to be able to get one back? We can see Wagon waiting to see what's going to happen as the rest of Damage Control awaits as well. DC Supra starting to get... Is he going to be able to see Tragic? No, Tragic gets back inside just in time. But does he know he's there? Supra is just going to the other side of the building. But Wagon taking out You Got Waxed. Let's see if he's going to go for a finish. He hears the footsteps. Monty tries to take... Oh. Super getting taken out by a Tragic End while Monty was trying to make a push. as Zillick gets taken out. It takes out Monty, and now it's just down to Wagon. As here comes the grenade from Zillick. It is not going to be enough from Wagon's AK, as Zillick is able to get away. Suddenly, Bizarre and the rest of the team are starting to swarm. As you can see, the res is happening on the front side, and a noble fight from Wagon, but Zillick able to finish off damage control, and their night is done. That 4th place suddenly it may hold up if potentially Dangerous doesn't get any points here, but it doesn't look good. Oh, as we go down here, we can start to see some fighting between Kinetic as Mold takes out a member of Super FAs as a grenade from Quavoff goes in. He starts throwing smokes down. Looks like he's trying to get to his car so that he can get away and get back to his team. The rest of the Super FAs trying their best to get something to happen. It's not Super FAs. It's potentially Dangerous as PD Nem goes down. Another point for Kinetic as they really are starting to hammer it on to PD. Does PD have 2 members left? We can see them taking shots. Aimbot looks to have shot his teammate a little bit there. Smoke's going out from Tiny, but as we can see, Quavoff had the angle on Tiny, and it looks like Ratatat is set to finish. No, he's not. But Quavoff Mold gets it done on Link, and potentially Dangerous's round is over as well. So it looks like Damage Control may still yet be able to stay in 4th place. However, it's not going to help them get back up, but it looks like we got some bridge action as a grenade goes off and kills or knocks rotations. As you can see, Comedy has AJ coming up the backside trying to get any type of of knock or something here. Here comes the rest of the Super Free Agents as they take out Blood Money. Their round is done. And as you can see, Super Free Agents still able to get all of their teammates up. But now we've got HT in the middle. Can Benz, can he get an angle, see what's going on over there? No, he cannot. So it looks like Super Free Agents able to get all back to full health as HT breathing down their necks. Do any of them have shots? No, because Super Free Agents are still all down below. Makes you wonder, do they even know that they are about to get shot at? Now's your chance. You gotta shoot, Brands. Unless they're just... Someone shoot. There you go. There you go. AJ stood still for just a second too long and paid the price. Jovene at the very bottom here. Well, is Corpse going to be able to bounce a grenade off correctly? No, he's not. He knows that Jove is down there. Takes out the red dot, and now we're going to have a... Looks to be a... Oh, he's all the way down below. No, he's on the steps. And he just got to the very bottom under the bridge. just completely shaking corpse, but didn't shake Ben as he gets taken out. Yeezy and Angels doing their very best to try and get a couple kills on HT. As down goes Giovanni. The shots just rolling in. No other teams coming across this side of the bridge, so it's just what we see right here as Angel able to get away. But as you can see, skill over luck has the high point here as they are just letting it rain on both teams. As we can see, things are going to get spicy on the other bridge. Are we gonna get a bridge block? A bridge block, maybe? Looks like Mold certainly wants one, but it doesn't look like he's gonna get any friends to come with him yet. But we do see on the map the rest of Kinetic just hanging around waiting. We can see our friends Skill Over Luck no longer have the positional high ground, so they're jumping off. We can see that there is some fighting. Is Infinite Esports, are they going to get any shots on Affinity? No, it doesn't look like it. Interesting circle here because it could still very well pull back to the north side of the map. However, based on this flight path from Rico's Roughnecks, I believe that's Rico's Roughnecks, they seem to be coming into this area, which indicates that potentially that there may be, and certainly Blood Money or Properly Tucked thinks so as well, that the circle is going to end on the South Island. We can see Reaper's Control hanging about over there. And our boys Dub Hub just hanging out, waiting for their liftoff to come. Let's see whether or not Rico's Roughnecks are going to jump. Yes, they do. But it looks like they're going to be landing in this general area. It looks like Blood Money, not Blood Money, Properly Tucker able to get across safely. This is a potential interesting fight that may happen. Zald Gaming versus, interesting flight path for them as it's going back right to left. However, with the zone closing in, we'll be able to tell whether or not shortly, in about 55 seconds, whether or not these, start to get back into it. You can see Blood Money finally made it over. Does Mold know that somebody is coming? No, he does not. They're just making a lot of noise. Does Arctic have a shot on him? Doesn't look like it. However, it does look like there's some fighting happening this way. He's gonna get some shots on. Onyx is gonna get some shots on, but it's not gonna do anything Super free agents just crash right into the water. Just swimming for it. Gonna try and get that flank. That is not who I said to go to. Zach Baby does have the shots, but he's just in the wide open. But Onyx getting shots from the backside. Onyx able to finish off the super free agents. And who were you shooting at, Freeze? Let's head over to here as Kinetic just absolutely cleaning up. Come on. You can see Carm and the rest of Reaper's cartel gets taken out by Rico's Roughnecks. You can see Torch Gaming down at the bottom, and you can see all 4 members of Kinetic still up top. Mold scoping down, looking to try and get a couple more shots onto Ascension Gaming or Ascension Esports, but not able to. Now we have some teams that are being forced in. Wonder how Torch is going to handle this. Are they going to get shot at by Ascension Esports? It doesn't look like Didier is looking that way. What about Fox? No, doesn't look like anybody's looking that way. But we do have some fighting over here as Zach and Properly Tucked have taken out Infinite Esports. Only 1 member remains, but he gets taken out. He tried to get away in the boat, but FaZe was not able to do anything about it. Now we got some fighting over here between NGD and Zyled Gaming. Both of them, or NGD in the zone. Perpy taking out Wire Johnson. Suarez goes down to zone. Right on the other side of Zach is looks to be Fendi got smoked, or Fendi smoked him. Rest of Zyled Gaming trying to get in while simultaneously fighting NGD and DubHub. See what Onyx, if he can see anything. Does he see NGD behind the trees? No, he does not. It looks like NGD could have an easy kill here on him. Onyx still looking to his left. Makes you wonder, does he know? No, he does not, based on those shots. Onyx not taking any shots, just doing his best. Throws a grenade. Now the cavalry is starting to arrive. Is Onyx able to take out one of them? Is he going to be able to get the next? His teammate, NGD teammate, coming from the right side. Can his teammates hold him off? They finally see him. Shank taking shots. Onyx right in front of the last member of NGD as they're fighting at this tree. And Onyx takes out Ghost. But now DubHub has to worry about the rest of Zyled Gaming as they are holding them from getting in. Grenades flying over top. Fendi moving up with the P90. P90 versus Barrel. Oblivion takes out 90% of DubHub. Perpy takes him out as well before Oblivion gets the final shots. As you can see, Blood Money trying to make a push for points. Kinetic right across the street from Skill over Luck. The last member of HT looks to be fighting Torch. Is he going to be able to get out? Corbs in a pretty fucked situation here, not gonna lie. But you can see Blood Money fighting with Zyled Gaming as Zach able to get a knock on Dilla. Mold able to get a knock on Laser, who is across the street from them. But it looks like Perpy's going to be able to get Dilla back up. And suddenly he's running uphill towards the Zyled Gaming boys. It looks like Corbs was able to take out one member of Torch. I want to stay here because, yep, all of this fighting as PT takes out both Dilla and Fendi and gets them before, well, he gets one of them before Lincoln Loco is able to take him out. It might be too little too late as Skill over Luck certainly seems to be thirsting as Arctic takes out Oblivion. Perpy takes out another member of Blood Money. And suddenly it's a 3v1 as Perpy is the last member of Zyled Gaming still alive. But the shots just rolling in from Skill over Luck as they just shoot all over the smoke. Perpy, is he going to be able to do anything? Especially with two members of Blood Money coming from over top. Looks like Affinity is taking out Torch. The fighting over here. As you can see, Space Havoc trying to hold off Affinity. You see Unfazed Light at the bottom trying to get an angle. He hears someone to his right, but that's actually just his teammate. As you can see, Torch, Och, and Space Havoc still pretty far away from them. But there you go. Zyled Gaming eliminated from game 4. More shots towards Blood Money, as you can see. Oh, as flexes the wrong way into a bullet from Blood Money. Now we are down to 5, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Space Havoc walks right into Quavov's bullets. Suddenly Torch Och finds himself all alone. Does Quavov and the rest of Kinetic 7 have it into them to finish off Torch? Omerta just taking shots, waiting for Blood Money to crest that ridge. Might have been able to see one. As you can see, 2 members of Affinity moving on up. Hobie and Albus making a move on the final member of Torch. Are they going to be able to take him out, or is Torch going to upset them both and send them packing back to the lobby? It's just over top of him. There he is. Nope. Albus and Hobie able to take out Torch, and that is it for them. So these are your final 4. We have 2 teams full up still, and 2 teams with just 3 remaining. Just a reminder, Team 4, Kinetic, and Team 16, Affinity, in 1st and 2nd place at the moment, separated by just 1 point. Zyled Gaming had a 6th place finish with a couple kills, so that might help them, but it's not going to be great. They really need to win this the final Miramar game if they want to have a chance at winning. There's your zone. Oh, the pre-fire from Hobie gets a headshot, but also gets tagged in the process. Bold move from Zach, just ego peeking, not full health 100%, but you gotta imagine he's got the boost going, but you can see that Albus getting picked up by Unfazed Light, the hero of yesterday's tournament, allowed his team to push with that beautiful arm headshot. But you can see, Hobie takes down Zachary, but Unfazed Light getting tagged a bit. Both those teams going to be in trouble because their armor is absolutely destroyed. You can see Affinity starting to make a move towards zone as they are out of it. You can see that even... Albus not able to do anything. We can see Backwoods tries to take out members of Affinity, was not able to. And Zach taking out Hobie as well. And suddenly Affinity finds themselves with just Omerta being able to save them. Zach, somebody please get some smoke on your friend. Try and help him out. Quavo, what are you doing all the way up there, buddy? Just absolutely getting a hell of a flank on Omerta. Let's check in with him as the zone comes in. You can see Kinetic and Skill Over Luck just still trading, but nothing really is going to be able to happen as Quavo finishes off Affinity. Surely to go ahead even more points at this point, as they are looking good for game 5. You can see Quavo just punching the air, doing everything he can. As he tries to get back in, you can see Lincoln still down. Is anyone going to be able to get to him? Surely Laser is right now. But as phase 7 starts coming in, only a few seconds left. Quavo, not able to get to the rest of his team as he goes down. Now, are the boys going to be able to get any smoke on him? It doesn't matter. He is done. His game is over. And suddenly there's 2 members of Kinetic left. 3 for Blood Money and 4 for Skill Over Luck. It's a bold move by Zachary. A grenade takes him to 9 health. He's going to get a first aid off right away. But he still has to worry about other throwables happening, as that one certainly takes him out. And the rest of Blood Money trying to get in. You can see Arctic with no health. He gets a first aid off, and now Kinetic is going to start making the move potentially across the street. No, they're going to stay over there. But Arctic just getting absolutely rinsed by Skill Over Luck here, as the final 3 teams desperately battle it out for zone and the first place finish. Ooh, as Napoli takes down Arctic, he also takes down Backwoods, and suddenly we're on a 4v2 as Mode starts driving away, trying to get position, and Laser holds his head out too long as Aimbot takes advantage of it and gets not only the knock but throws in a blue zone. But to Laser's luck, it bounces off and he's going to get revived. But now Skill Over Luck kind of finds themselves in a little bit of a pickle here, as Mode and Aimbot both spread out here to maximize their angles. But is it going to be enough? Can Skill Over Luck hold on to win it? As you can see, Aimbot starting to make his way out now. You can see we're in the final circle, phase 9. Once this zone comes in, there will... Nope, this is it. Once this phase starts coming in, that'll be it. Both teams will be forced to fight. What kind of angle is that? That's a beautiful angle on top of the table, but a grenade comes in, stopping his advance. So he must go down to the right. Another grenade on the right side hits him for 33. Let's see what's happening with Mode over here. Is he able to get anything done? No, he gets flashed instead. And the zone's pushing everybody in at this point. Throw the smokes if you got them. Mode fights 3 people at once, but it is not enough. And there it is. Skill Over Luck takes down Kinetic as they take game 4. See how that's going to change things for Skill Over Luck. Game has already started. Game 5. It all comes down to this. Let's break it down. The flight path is coming from north to south, left to right, aka west to east. It's going from the northwest corner to the southeast corner, from just above Alcantara down to the right islands, the spawn islands. It's going right through Crater Fields, in between San Martin and Power Grid, through Graveyard and Quintera, just under Impala, and like I said, out to the spawn islands. We'll see the usual disbursement of teams, and see how it ends up for them. But in the meantime, I'm going to see if there are any. Oh, leaderboards are still the same. Alrighty. Updated leaderboards are here. Keck still in first place with 49 points. Affinity in close second place with 42. Ziled Gaming also in a close third with 41. Damage Control still at 31, but Stratagem moves into fifth, aka skill over luck, with 26 points. And there is your updated leaderboards, ladies and gentlemen. Some shooting going on over here as skill over luck starts taking shots as they get their vehicle stolen by X's. Hate to see it. Looks like that was just the action for now. Doesn't look like there's more to be had at the moment. However, it looks like we got some teams in close proximity in Los Leones. certainly stick around this part just in case. See what Giovanni has in store for Zyod Gaming. Zyod Gaming needs a big game here. They can certainly steal it, especially if they win. They're only down 7 kills. So if they get first place and 7 kills, they could just take it. Hello. All right. Doesn't look like there's much fighting at the moment. It's like there might be some action starting over here, but for the most part, nothing going on. Except for my game crashing. Better it be now than at the end game again. Did just get some water in my stick, so luckily a new controller is coming. Shout out Big Vivin. All right, we still got all 17 teams, but it looks like there's some action that's happening over here, especially between Dub Hub and Super Free Agents, Angel and Shank in close proximity. Are we going to see our first death? We can see members of... why are you backing up, okay, love? We can see members... Oh, our first kill has been had. What is going on with that? It is all over here as Brody and Tragic, they... Oh, down goes Brody. As You Got Wax takes down Brody. Ultimate Italian trying to help out. Down goes Jolly with one member left. Not going to be enough as Ultimate Italian takes out Bizarre. Waxed on the res. Is he going to be able to take out Italian? Italian needs to heal up, which he's going to. Bizarre is also still down. Needs to get some smoke on him. They know that he's up there somewhere. They don't know that he's been moving right. But now they do, as in comes the grenade. Ultimate Italian. Oh, and he takes out 2. He takes out Bizarre and he takes out a Tragic and not able to get the third kill. He doesn't see that there's another member to his right. And there it is. Xylac takes out Ultimate Italian. And it looks like Rico's Roughnecks is going to be able to get all 4 members back up. No fighting right there. You got 2 teams in close proximity. Shank goes down. He will be the first victim for Super FAs as they try to make anything happen. And As we can see, we're just in a bit of a stalemate here. Not much other action going on, if any at all. It looks like we could have some fighting over here, but it doesn't even look like. No, they have no idea. Oh, falling tick does know that that potentially dangerous is moving up on them, but let's watch the push as it unfolds. Oh. Oh, Link gets taken out. The backup starting to arrive as Tiny takes out Cracked and Nem takes out Falling Tick. Another one coming in, and Nem's getting the help from Sweezy as Space Havoc gets put down. You can hear the shots. It's from the third party of Xyled Gaming, trying desperately to get some KP as a reminder. But there it is. PD finally takes out all of Ascension, no, of Torch. As you saw in the feed, Ascension, Rico's Roughnecks losing some members as well. You can hear the shot. Hear the shots, but not really much happening. Where is that? That's what I wanted. So we see Blood Money just took out Reaper's Cartel, and they are also shooting and trying to take out HT, aka Hidden Talent, as Zachary egoing just a little bit too hard as Corbs knocks him. Will HT make the push? No, it does not look like it. But they are going to get the they are going to get the res on him. Apologies. It's that and that. But as we start looking back, we can see no harm, no foul. We can see the other team, Infinite Esports, on top. Zach, the Maniac, just goes straight back and shooting them. Who just called a flare in? Infinite Esports certainly did. They're taking some shots at Dilla and the rest of Xyled Gaming. Down goes Dub Hub, down goes Dub Hub as they get taken out. We can see Zilak shooting at escaping. Seems like he's the last alive. There's going to be a molly that gets thrown. Zilak doing his best to just get away. You can see Rations still down. Comedy just fell to his death. How does that happen? And suddenly it gets a little bit easier for a fight for Zilak as he is now on a 1v2. Maybe, but this is just me. Blood Money goes for the reses instead of going for the final member. But as we saw, Zilak just around the corner, so we'll have to keep it. We'll have to see if he gets anything. We'll take a look. We'll see he gets the shots. Getting a racing, takes out Rations at the same time. But now it is up to Comedy and the last member. I wasn't able to see his name. I still can't read your name. Tuzi trying to take out Zilak. There it is. The shot not able to connect as Zilak finishes off erasing. And now you can see they're fighting in the zone. There's a lot more. You can only assume that Zilak is going to be taken out. No, you need to throw it out a little bit more to the right. Maybe he's not going to get taken out. Oh, maybe that grenade is enough. Oh, it is not. It is 37. Let's see. Is Comedy going to be able to get the shots? Yes, he is. He finishes off Team 20. And now we head back into zone where NGD is parachuting in, getting absolutely rinsed by Woda and his team, Infinite Esports. But it looks like they're going to be able to get into the Crab Shack safely. But we got some interesting stuff over here as Aimbot and K7 are taking on Blood Money. He gets the door closed, which is a great move. It makes Blood Money have an extra action. However, Backwoods is in the house, so I don't think they expected that. So Zach was smart. He would continue to rotate around the back to see if he can get an angle on any of them. You can see K7 playing it very smart though, because they have not exposed themselves in any way. However, Zach might be able to see Aimbot through the window on the right, but he does not take the opportunity to look. He did just see Quavoff run down the steps. And in that side window, he knows he's downstairs. He knows he's to the left somewhere. Is he going to be going back up? If he does, Zach will have the perfect shot and angle on him. Instead, we're just at a stalemate. Not sure what happened there, but Affinity finds themselves down 1x as potentially dangerous gets on top of the rock. Doesn't look like much actions can be had as they're still climbing the rock. So for now we'll just go. No, we'll stick here. Because that is why. Great shots from FaZe with the 4x on the MG3. Gonna hit a painkiller. He has one above him, one to his left, but he turns his back to Sweezy. Sweezy gets the kill, or at least the knock on him. He's going for the thirst. Oh, Woda. There he goes. Woda able to get the kill on Sweezy, but now he has the rest. He has PD Nem. Oh, PD Nem with a great chance for a grenade here. Is it going to be enough? It is not. However, NGD taking shots at Woda. They steal the case from FaZe. Woda gets back inside of the smoke. Is that another grenade that's inside? No, it is not. But Angel taking down PD Nem. Suddenly PD finds themselves down to one member of their team as down goes Giovanni, Zolas, and Woda. The last two remaining for Infinite. Let's see if Yeezy's going to go back and try and fight Zolas. Or if he's just going to... Oh, what? what happened over here as Team 7 Zyled Gaming in great position to finish off TT Aimbot, who is just stuck. He's stuck in oblivion. Get the final shots on him. Yes, he can. And Team 4 is eliminated. That is certainly going to shake things up for the final standings, as Affinity and Zyled, second and third place teams, both with all 4 members left, just ready to take over that one spot from K7, as they were not able to hold on. I am tired of slouching. We can see the one member of Damage Control in the Crab Shack. But what's still going on over here? Ozolis trying to outlast the Super F Ace, which are on top of him. He's got a Vector 4X, takes it off. There he goes. Only 19 bullets in that Vector. Certainly not enough for 3 people. Can definitely get 2 people. Searching around, round and round we go. Ring around the rosy looking ass. Finally finds a member of the Super FAs, but is not able to fight them all off, as Angel comes through to save AJ's life. Now we see Zyled Gaming moving in, which is interesting because NGD Beast has Oblivion right in his sight, but Oblivion sees him as well and gets taken out. Oblivion had to turn and hit all of his shots on NGD Beast, and he says, "Here, hold these." And that is it for NGD Beast night. And that is it for my client game as we load back in. Lots of fighting happening as we expected. The NGD boys having to come in versus the Zyled Gaming boys. One of them was going to drop. It looks like members of Skill Over Luck took at least one of them out. Super Free Agents have a chance to disrupt here, but they've got to move in, and AJ just laying down the hammer with the MG3. He's got 2 members of Blood Money below him. Perpy takes out NGD, and that is it. It's gonna be 10 minutes in the future, but thank you so much, Pirate. A little thrown off my game there, won't lie. But as we see, Blood Money gets taken out by the Super Free Agents. So now we are down to 6 teams. Zyled Gaming really just absolutely need to hold on. They've got Affinity Gaming up in the top corner, but as we can see, the shots are being sent straight at Unfazed Light. Just absolutely hammering and hammering away. As we see skill over luck, the winners of the last round need to start making a move, and we're gonna have some interesting action as the super free agents and Affinity Esports are going to be going toe to toe, while they're also going toe to toe with Zild Gaming. So let's see what Angels is gonna have happen. Is he gonna get the back shots that back shots for AJ, but oh, Spendy not paying attention, getting tunnel vision as Angels takes him out, but Oblivion takes him out. However, Affinity steals the kill, so they get the KP, and with points being oh so important, that very well could be the point that decides it. Oh, down goes Oblivion as Yeezy takes him out, but Super Free Agent's not able to hold on as Perpy finishes him, and suddenly we're down to 5. It is not looking good for skill over luck as they start running in, but as we see for Affinity, they start taking shots at HT, aka Hidden Talent, Affinity and Oblivion just taking the shots. Who's gonna get this kill point? Hobie able to steal the KP point, able to take out another member of skill over luck, and it's just suddenly down to 1. But is he gonna be able to confirm it? Yes, he is, as Dilla takes out the final member. No, just kidding. There's still one final member of skill over luck alive. Affinity Esports trying to make their way over top of Zild Gaming, as both teams still fighting for that first spot. Omerta looking to get it done, is not able to, but as you can see, the shots coming in from Hobie onto Oblivion takes him down to half health. You can see the car driving by as Perpy tries to get any type of health, needs to heal up. And suddenly we're down to our last 4 as Perpy takes the spot of last member of skill over luck. Nearly a perfect grenade, but as we can see, potentially not potentially dangerous. Damage control, Supra trying to heal back up. He's going to be able to get his heal off, sneak off into the side pocket, but we can see the 3 members of Zild Gaming versus the 3 members of Affinity versus the 3 members of Hidden Talent. But a huge knock from Hobie as he takes down one of the Zild Gaming. However, they'll be able to pick him back up. Supra just absolutely hanging out over there. Hobie knows that he's over there because he heard the motorcycle. But as the other 2 members of Affinity start moving over, they start to see that they need to regroup. We can see this phase 7 circle right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hidden Talent in the perfect position. DC Supra needs to get in, doesn't have much cover, but we'll stay in this type of shot at the moment. But we'll certainly go right next to the boys as they start getting it ready. Oblivion gets a huge knock on Ben Ems, which is going to pull at least one person away. But Verd's going to get a grenade that's going to come in, and is it going to be enough? No, it is not. In fact, you saw Dilla with the Groza, but another kill has been stolen by Affinity. Let's see what's going to happen over here. No, just kidding. Corbs able to take out Perpy. And that's it for Zild Gaming. A 3rd place finish. Or was it a 4th place finish? It was a 3rd place finish as damage control was taken out just before, so Zald Gaming going to get that all-important third place finish points. However, Affinity has been stealing all of their kills, so it's going to be interesting to see whether or not those kills stolen is going to be enough, and if Hidden Talent is going to be the one that wins it. It could certainly create more chaos for the final results. But the zone pushing in everybody now. You can see the two other members of Affinity on the right side trying to push via smoke. You can see a grenade going off by Omerta. Grenade goes in, the smokes go in. Minimal damage done to either the Affinity members. To 3-on-2. Unfazed Light starts moving in. If he goes into the garage, he knows. No, he doesn't, because there's a smoke there. He does take shots at the member of Hidden Talent, but it's not enough, as both of them back off and regroup as the teams start pushing to the left. We'll take Omerta's perspective at this point. He knows that there's people inside. He's going to try and get on the roof because height advantage is always so important here. And Unfazed Light taking down Verd, and suddenly it's a 3v1, and Hobie sees him in his sight. Surely this is it for Affinity, as they are about to finish it off, and Omerta gets the game winner chicken dinner for Affinity, and that certainly seems to be it. If I was a betting man, I would say that Affinity has certainly won this tournament based on the fact that they just took the final game and they have 10 kills, so that's 20 points to them. No other team is going to be able to match that unless somehow, let's see. No, it doesn't even matter. Aimbot and Kinetic 7, they didn't have any kills, so Affinity takes it. Congratulations for these Friday night fights. Thank you so much for having me. BGE, this has been absolutely amazing. I loved hosting this all week. To all the players that I've met, it's been a pleasure. Certainly looking forward for more. Congratulations to Affinity on their win. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. I've been your host, Crabber TV. We got some things on the horizon. We have the 4th Crab Shack tourney coming at you June 23rd, 3 p.m. So if you're interested in that, TPP, 3-man TPP, it's free to enter, and there's a minimum prize of $200 and a GameSir G7 controller up for grabs for those that are watching. So if the event happens, make sure you tune in. And until then, I'm Crab. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Discord. If you type !Discord, you can find me on YouTube. You can find me, you know what? I'm just Crabber TV on all platforms. So if you wanna send messages elsewhere, let me know. Until then, thank you for being here. Thank you, BGE, so very much for having me and allowing me to cast. This week has been a blast. And again, thank you all for being here. I am Crab, and good night.